Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we are looking at a bottle of Black in Japan, Black IPA from Brasserie Senne in Brussels. When I was recently over in Belgium, this was the first beer I had when we landed. We went to a bar in Bruges. This was the first beer I had. But yeah, you might be thinking, yeah. You go all the way to Belgium and you're drinking Black IPA. Well, we've all got our tastes. And personally, I was just in the mood for something like this. Now, a friend had this recently on his trip with the group from Beer Sans Frontières, planning part of GBBF for next year. Actually, for this year now. Ooh, nice big, full, very high fill on this beer. But yeah, I mean, you go all the way to Belgium and you're drinking Black IPA. But yeah, Belgians brew Black IPA too, which is I think one of the things that I really like about Brasserie Senne. They're taking that Belgian style but kind of moving it in a different direction. I don't know a hell of a lot about this beer. There's something about me that makes me think the Black in Japan is a Sriracha Ace in it. I've never looked up online about it, but kind of adds up, doesn't it? Anyway, beer in the glass. Very dark, I'd say probably black at the top. It's going to a darker brown stroke, slight kind of like mahogany at the bottom. The head foamy, bubbly, frothy, like kind of a mocha meringue. So let's check out the aroma. Lovely. It's got slight licorice, slight milky coffee, a lovely kind of background of kind of citrus, primarily kind of grapefruit, orange, lemon juice, mild pine, but a nice creamy kind of coffee. I think that's the main thing that I'm getting for this. Anyway, let's dive in. Cheers. Lovely, lovely beer. Obviously I've had this once before. I think I'm enjoying it more this time even. Beautiful. Good amount of body. Initially you get a kind of like a spurt of kind of hop flavour. It's a pithy orange. It's grapefruit juice, mild pine, slight kind of blackberry as those darker malts are coming in. Yeah, it's a real smattering of kind of berries, raspberries, slight strawberry, blueberries, blackberries, all that kind of thing. It's got a lot of dancing about and jumping in and out. Definite kind of big dark malt character, probably like a Carafa special or something like that. Maybe a bit of black malt. It kind of falls away, you get a nice injection of espresso. There is a mild kind of Belgian yeast character in there. I haven't a clue what yeast they're using for this. I don't know if it's their kind of like house yeast that they're using for staples like Zinnebeer and Taras Bulba. But there's a slight note in there. So it's a little bit different character to it. The lasting bitterness is kind of the bitterness of dark malt. Slight kind of espresso. Nice amount of kind of dark chocolate, I keep forgetting to mention that. And a lovely hot bitterness, which is kind of like a cooled lemon juice kind of thing going on. I think it's a lovely beer. Really drinkable, slightly smoky then as well. But yeah, beautiful beer. It's a brewery that I grew to really kind of like love whilst I was over in Belgium. Had quite a few from them. Brought back even more. So I'd like to get a kind of like a good idea of what these guys are doing. The one that I wanted to try out there was called Zwarte Piet, which is I think it was originally brewed as a collaboration with one of the guys from excuse me, good amount of combination. Collaboration with I think a couple of guys from Pietersport Carlsbad, which has always been kind of cited as one of the best kind of brew pubs in the around. But yeah, fantastic beer. And as you can see, if I can get it to focus in, fantastic label. All of Brasserie de la Seine's beers are beautifully labelled up. I always think these bottles are smaller than they are because they've got that kind of soft shoulder to it, opposed to like the average kind of American 330. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful black IPA. I'm a fan of black IPA, and especially when it's done as good as this. So that is a bottle of Brasserie de la Seine's Black in Japan Black IPA, 7.2% ABV. Lovely, full flavoured, definitely a black IPA. Good amount of hop, plenty of roasted flavour. I really enjoy it. Check it out if you can, because I don't think you'll be disappointed, especially if you like these kind of beers. It's a brewery to check out. Definitely, if you're a bit bored of kind of a Belgian beer, this is a brewery that you should be trying, because they're taking it in a slightly new, kind of slightly more American influenced direction, and I'm completely on board. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. I'll see you next time. Cheers.